Right now at 10, a public education scandal in Milwaukee. Why it could cost statewide school districts millions.
And $5 million. That's how much money is being dispersed to local entrepreneurs thanks to state funding.
Plus, a West Salem tradition is back to kick off the summer.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Oktoberfest's most senior festmaster has died. 94-year-old Carl Friedlein of Onalaska died yesterday at his home. He served as the 1991 Oktoberfest Festmaster and was an active ambassador ever since. Each year he sang the German national anthem at the tapping of the Golden Keg. Friedlein served in the U.S. Navy and was an accomplished musician. He also worked at Western Technical College, UW La Crosse, and even at WKBT. We have more of his history right here at News 8.
He actually was part of the design team for the first studio at News Channel 8 back when TV first came to La Crosse.
Oktoberfest officials say Friedlein was the epitome of Gemütlichkeit. There will be a celebration of life on June 11th at the Waterfront's Cargill Room from 4 to 7 p.m. You can find a copy of his obituary on our website, news8000.com.
Milwaukee Public Schools is in the midst of a financial scandal that could have statewide ripple effects. All state public school districts have to submit audited financial data to the Department of Public Instruction. MPS's 2023 figures are 8 months overdue, and DPI says the most recent numbers they got from MPS are wrong. That means until the accurate numbers are in, the state can't figure out how much money to give each school district for the upcoming school year. Milwaukee residents are furious because MPS hid the financial problems leading up to a $252 million referendum in April, which barely passed. Some board members, though, say they were in the dark just as much as they were.
When it comes to certain information, I will say I don't know. And somebody said, Director Jackson, you shouldn't say that. It's the damn truth. I don't.
MPS has a board meeting on Monday. One of the agenda items hints that the superintendent could be fired.
Governor Tony Evers and the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation are announcing a new effort to support Wisconsin entrepreneurs.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us live in studio with the latest. Jeremy.
5 venture capital management firms investing in startup tech companies. This week, they're receiving $5 million from Governor Tony Evers and WEDC Secretary and CEO Missy Hughes.
Since 2017, Idea Fund has been raising money for new businesses. This week, the company received $31.5 million. $5 million of that is coming from Governor Evers and WEDC CEO and Secretary Missy Hughes. It's a public-private venture capital initiative that will invest $100 million in startup businesses throughout the state, including La Crosse.
These are companies that create good-paying jobs. You know, they have benefits, they have health care with them. People are able to start families when the companies are growing.
The other half of the money comes from individuals and institutional investors. It will go towards an investment in La Crosse. Horn says the company is anonymous, but the goals are big.
We're building a venture capital franchise headquartered in La Crosse, Wisconsin, that's really focused on driving new tech company growth and success in the upper Midwest.
Horn also says investing in his hometown is a dream come true.
I think this is a real financial opportunity. I'm invested personally, but as we're successful, this is what drives growth in La Crosse, my hometown.
According to Horn, Idea Fund is planning on announcing its first investment in La Crosse within a month. Ken and Emily.
All right, thank you, Jeremy.
Well, ahead of National Dairy Month, Wisconsin's 3rd District Congressman made a visit to Westby Cooperative Creamery. Republican Derek Van Orden emphasized his excitement over the 2024 Farm Bill that passed out of the House Ag Committee last week. That bill has won both praise and criticism from agricultural industries and lawmakers. Van Orden says the bill helps dairy farmers by reinstituting the higher of formula for milk prices and incentivizes milk options like 2% and whole. The bill could have done more, though. During debate last week, Van Orden withdrew an amendment that would have increased funding to a program that gives dairy farmers money for new innovations. He says withdrawing it came down to a snafu in Congress.
There's $20 million authorized for this program, but only $16 million were appropriated. I put in a bill to raise that to $36 million. The reason being is that program pays for itself. So right now it's going to be steady state until we get to conference. And it's not something I'm letting go. That is an incredibly important issue for our dairy farmers and our cheese makers.
Van Orden says the chair of the Ag Committee has given his word that he will work with Van Orden to increase that funding when the House and Senate compare their versions of the Farm Bill.
Well, another beautiful sunny day today, but we do have some storms headed our way this evening that could make for a little bit of a damp Saturday morning.
Yeah, we still got some rain out there actually, but you got to go all the way up to Eau Claire or even further north up to Ladysmith to see it, or further west towards on the other side of Red Wing. So far the line is kind of stalled there, but it's starting to move a little bit. So yeah, later on this morning we're going to start seeing the rain come in through La Crosse. Won't be an all day to all type morning rainfall, steady rainfall, but on and off showers throughout the morning. Maybe a thunderstorm early for Eau Claire, but then just general showers. They'll see more of the rainfall, at least the higher amounts going through the morning hour, and then probably see a break here before we have more activity during the afternoon. There's that line, and it's really been nearly stationary with some heavier rain, even flash flooding going on in certain areas just west of it. But it is starting to make its way eastward, but it's going to take its time to get there, and that's what you'll see up there. We had a radar outage in Minneapolis, and that's why you're seeing that little glitch right there going on. There's your system right there that's beginning to pull to our area, but later on we'll kind of break down exactly what's going to go on with this as it does its if I can talk, makes its way through the area, and how much rain we're going to see, how long it'll last, and what the rest of Saturday looks like, and Sunday as well.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
A West Salem tradition is back to celebrate Wisconsin's dairy heritage. June Dairy Days is officially underway at West Salem's Village Park. The three-day free event has been a local tradition for over 50 years. Dairy Days offers fun for the whole family, featuring a carnival, face painting, and minnow racing for the little ones, as well as live music and beer tents for the adults. A past president of the event says the festival is a sign of the summer.
We're the kickoff festival, right? So that's what's great. I know our vendors are so excited that it's kind of the kickoff thing, and then we pass the torch to our other festivals, but we are kind of the first one of the summer, so it just kind of signifies that summer is here.
The Dairy Days parade starts tomorrow at noon and will move south on Leonard Street. And of course, we will continue to update you as the festivities continue throughout the weekend.
Brats for Tots. Today, Festival Foods Brat Barn is fundraising for children in the foster system. Every year, Family and Children's Center of La Crosse partners with Festival Foods for a fundraiser aimed at giving foster children experiences that other kids may take for granted. All funds raised will go toward fun summer activities like science camps, sporting events, and field trips. One event organizer says having the extra money helps them go the extra mile.
Anytime we're working with young people who are working with our system, we know that we have that pot of money available to help go above and beyond to just help them, give them a good experience.
If you missed your chance to support at the Brat Barn today, you can always make a donation at the La Crosse County website. We'll have a hyperlink on our platforms.
Community members living with mental illnesses were recognized this evening by the Mental Health Coalition of the Greater La Crosse area. The 14th annual Shining Star event at Viterbo University celebrated award recipient Abigail Spangers. She was honored for her success in navigating bipolar disorder with courage and perseverance. She is now an executive director at the La Crosse Lighthouse, an organization that helps people overcome mental health issues and addiction. She advises people who are struggling to be open to a variety of methods of support.
You don't have to go with clinical systems. You don't have to go with medical supports. You can explore things that work for you, and you deserve to have a voice. You deserve to be heard for what you want your path to look like.
The award ceremony was followed by an evening of hope through music. We'll have more information about the Mental Health Coalition and its services on our digital platforms.
Former President Trump vowing to appeal his conviction in his New York criminal trial.
The reason why and his possible sentence when we come back.
Here's to the farm and fleet dads, the ones who work hard and get the job done right, the ones who take pride in what they do and take the time to pass it on. This Father's Day, get your dad a gift he'll love, like this sunshade rocker, just $59.99. A Milwaukee brushless drill driver kit, $99. This DeWalt battery combo pack, only $149. Plus, a Blaine's gift card makes the perfect Father's Day gift.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to get out there and take on adventure in a whole new way. Start with great offers on Ford Escape, Explorer, Mustang Mach-E, and Expedition. And experience Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving. Available on select vehicles. It's Ford SUV season. Let's get going. Now get your favorite Ford SUV with financing as low as 1.9% for 66 months. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
It's only paint. It's only paint that comes in an award-winning twist and pour container. It's only paint that can cover the brightest shade of orange known to mankind in just one coat. It's only paint that will inspire you to write your masterpiece. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only easy opening, smooth pouring, change your life both professionally and romantically. Paint.
Former President Donald Trump is vowing to appeal a New York jury's decision to convict him on 34 counts of falsifying business records in connection to a $130,000 payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels as he ran for president back in 2016.
Trump lashed out over the criminal case again on Friday morning. CBS News correspondent Michael George reports from New York.
The day after Donald Trump's conviction, supporters of the former president lined Fifth Avenue outside Trump Tower. Inside, Trump returned to the campaign trail in a blistering news conference.
We're going to be appealing this scam. It was a rigged trial. We wanted a venue change where we could have a fair trial. We didn't get it. We wanted a judge change. We wanted a judge that wasn't conflicted.
Speaking for more than half an hour, Trump called Judge Juan Merchan a tyrant and a devil, while also railing against the prosecution's star witness, Trump's former attorney and fixer Michael Cohen.
And by the way, this was a highly qualified lawyer. Now, I'm not allowed to use his name because of the gag order. But, you know, he's a sleazebag.
President Biden on Friday said the unprecedented verdict affirmed the American principle that no one is above the law.
It's reckless. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict.
Meanwhile, from the subways of Trump's native New York City,
he should not be allowed to run for president, and he is a disgrace to this country.
To his current home state of Florida.
There's no thought process. We're voting for President Trump. That's it. Done.
Americans everywhere were talking about the verdict. 4 days before the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, Trump will be back in Manhattan Criminal Court, where Judge Merchan will sentence him on July 11th. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Former President Trump could face penalties ranging from a fine or probation up to several years of prison time.
The first annual Senior Shindig.
After the break, one local organization helping our seniors make connections.
And we are tracking that line of showers coming through for tomorrow morning. We'll see a little bit tomorrow afternoon, but I'm tracking also some more sunshine as we go in the afternoon for Saturday. We'll kind of break that down for you and also show you what Sunday looks like. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Every week it costs more to feed my family. Prices are just out of control.
Boy, inflation is really hurting us. It's got to stop.
Career politicians like Biden and Baldwin just don't get it. They're making things harder for folks here in Wisconsin. By stopping the crazy spending that caused inflation and cutting red tape, we can bring prices down. It's time for a change. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. I'll get the job done for Wisconsin families.
It's a textbook case. Out of sight, out of mind.
Couldn't they see the signs?
Here, look at the autopsy report. The signs are all there. A plugged vent, rust buildup, dirty flame sensor, and loose wiring. No sign of maintenance. The list goes on and on.
What about the filter?
Don't get me started on the filter.
Well, what does your gut tell you, Rook? Gotta be someone close to the victim. Someone with access. I know who our suspect is.
If you suspect something is up with your HVAC system, call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Hi, I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. The brand new 2024 models have arrived and we could not be more excited to get you on yours. In addition to a bunch of cool new colors, our Street Glides and Road Glides are completely redesigned for 2024. The all-new Street Glide and Road Glide feature a brand new fairing design, LED lights, upgraded engine, and a brand new 9-inch touchscreen display, plus more. Stop by Great River Harley or come out to one of our events and experience the ride for yourself.
I'm getting vaccinated with Pfizer's pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
Come on. I already got a pneumonia vaccine, but I'm asking about the added protection of Prevnar 20.
If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
I don't want to risk ending up in the hospital with pneumococcal pneumonia.
That's why I chose Prevnar 20.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about the Pfizer vaccine for pneumococcal pneumonia.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
We are wrapping up May, which is Older Americans Month.
And in honor, the first annual Senior Shindig was in full swing this afternoon at the Onalaska Community Center. The party was put on by La Crosse's Aging and Disability Resource Center.
Seniors celebrated with music by the Coulee Chordsmen, along with some games, trivia, ice cream, and some pie. Creating connection and well-being was the goal.
People are connected. It reduces your risks for falls. It helps you age in place. It increases your independence, and it actually helps improve your overall quality of life.
ADRC hosts events like these all throughout the year. You can learn more about them on our digital platforms.
Well, there could be a wet start to your Saturday in store for you. Let's get all the full details from our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart.
Yes, at the end of May also, it's the end of spring for climate purposes too. In the weather world, we use basically March, April, and May to calculate numbers. So in our world, summer starts tomorrow, but summer will be later. The good news is we do have some showers, but you will see some sun coming Saturday afternoon. I think a lot of areas will still have some hit and miss showers or storms, but very small, very tiny, and most of the time very light rain. Even the rain amounts through tonight don't look that impressive now too. And dry Sunday, but we do have more storms coming Sunday night. So the weekend overall is not going to be too bad. Here's that line that continues really to be stationary with a few thunderstorms along the eastern edge that have clipped up all the way to Ladysmith. Actually reported a thunderstorm up there too, and some rain just west of Red Wing up in Eau Claire too. It hasn't made much progress eastward. It's going to start doing it, but when it does, it's going to be fairly weak coming through. So you'll probably see more of the shower coverage or chances pick up here after 2 for Eau Claire, probably closer to 4 to 5 coming through La Crosse. That'll continue through the morning hour. Plus we have another system that's going to be beginning to lift north. That'll spread some showers into south central Wisconsin, even getting into southwestern Wisconsin. That's kind of why it's holding up this line coming through as that lifts north. So overall, tomorrow morning we will see a pretty good coverage of light showers coming through, then a break probably around noon, and then more in the afternoon daytime heating. We'll start seeing a little of these showers and storms start popping up. Very small, scattered in nature, won't amount to too much, and if you get hit by one, it'll be over fairly quick too. But that'll continue throughout the afternoon hour, and then as we get towards the evening, or at least 5 or 6, you'll start seeing that drop off for Eau Claire. A little bit later, it'll be for La Crosse will end. Then we'll just have clearing skies after 7 p.m. and generally just light winds will start. And the overall Saturday night into Sunday should be fairly quiet. We'll have to keep an eye on maybe some low clouds or fog that may develop towards Sunday morning. But rain amounts, as I mentioned, not a lot going on with this system too. It is beginning to weaken, so all the heavier rain amounts that were out to the west, where you may see up to 1/4 of an inch in La Crosse. If we're lucky, maybe up to a half towards Ladysmith, Eau Claire. Otherwise, you go further southeast, it even gets lighter. All this activity is for tomorrow, really late tomorrow morning and afternoon, associated with some thunderstorms. So generally under a 1/10, maybe a 1/4 if you get lucky with a bigger storm that comes overhead. But mounts should be light, and a lot of areas may not pick up anything overall. But Sunday, just some cloud cover will be overhead. We have systems to the west that won't impact the area, probably not until we get to Sunday night, but we do have some stronger storms potentially coming Sunday night into Monday, so it's going to get a little more active as we go into the first part of next week. Tonight, we'll see that line of showers come through. It should weaken, so just expecting light rain, but not probably until about 2 or 3 for areas north, 5 or 6 for areas south. Fairly mild overnight, upper 50s near 60. Tomorrow, more showers in the morning. isolated shower or storm in the afternoon. Still some sun coming out for the afternoon hours, getting up into the mid-70s. And then the best day of the weekend comes Sunday. Those showers and thunderstorms will hold off till Sunday night. Then it becomes quite active all the way through about Wednesday morning, with temperatures getting back up into the mid-80s, so a little humid those few days. But then notice to the second half of next week, we drop back pretty quickly down into the 60s and even 70s. Nice. So it's going to be a drop going there. But tomorrow, keep the umbrella handy, but it won't be an all-day rain. It won't be a lot of rain.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, a state record for Bangor track and field. Sam Crenshaw proudly vaulting where no D3 athlete has vaulted before. Cade recaps a busy day at UWL next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Life's busy. Off is not an option. You need to be on. On time, on the go, on the call, or just ready to play on. Life's waiting. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of over 700 locations today.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
You may not know what to make of Eric Hovde, but if you're getting older or have a loved one who is, Eric Hovde has a plan for you. Eric Hovde thinks people living in nursing homes should not have the right to vote. That's right.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Stripping seniors of the right to vote? Eric Hovde, what's wrong with this guy?
Time is running out on the Memorial Day sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's the final weekend of the area's biggest furniture sale. You'll find incredible savings from the biggest names like Flexsteel, Smith Brothers, Stressless, and Daniels Amish. Only at Drury's will you find store-wide sale prices, special 24-month financing, and even free gas. Store-wide savings you don't want to miss. But you'll have to hurry. It's the final weekend of the Memorial Day sale. It all ends Monday at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
At Taco John's, we've got beef with other places that start with frozen beef. That's why we start with only 100% American never frozen beef, simmered in our signature spice blend. Say no to thaw and yes to 100% American beef at Taco John's.
Celebrate your true radiance with the new Preference Hair Color by L'Oreal Paris. Now with a luxurious oil and gel formula for high-impact shine and a color full of reflex that defies fading for up to 9 weeks. New Preference by L'Oreal Paris. I'm worth it.
Batteries Plus has the national scale for all your power needs and a dedicated expert for the local support you want. Power on with Batteries Plus Business.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Cade Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. What a day of action we had. The State Track and Field Championships being hosted right here in town. Tomorrow will be all finals, much of today, the preliminary rounds, but there were a few finals going on and they did not disappoint. Let's go to Veterans Memorial Stadium. Early morning for the fans and athletes, but that wasn't going to stop the Onalaska 4x800 squad from putting on a show. First event of the championships, final leg of the race, and check out the space that Blake Burnstead has to make up. But the senior found another gear. Burnstead crosses the finish line, and the Hilltoppers take gold just minutes into the event. A memory those four will have forever.
Relays are always so special because you got a great group of guys with you. You gotta, you do it for them. It's more than for yourself. So that last stretch, the last 100 meters, I was like, oh my gosh, we really just did this.
Manny Putz was the second leg of that relay race. He had the 3,200-meter run later in the day, and the two-time cross-country state champion showed out. Putz got off to an early lead, fought off a few competitors, and crossed the finish line in first. It might not have been the way he drew it up, but Putz is taking home the gold.
So I did just get done with the 4x8, so I did not want to take that lead, but everyone was not going to go in front of me. So I did what my coach told me to do, just run where you feel comfortable.
He's comfortable at the front of the pack. Manny will try to win a third gold tomorrow during the 1600. How about some field events? Holman's Brenna Smith on the shot put. First throw of the day. It's her best one. 40 feet, 8.5 inches. That was for 6th. Girls long jump. Onalaska's McKenna McGarry. On her last jump of the day, she would hit 19 1/4 inch. That's good for 5th on the podium. And the Hilltoppers, they were everywhere today. At the high jump, the freshman Kendall Carlson clearing 5.2. That would give her 4th. And her teammate Isabella Malachek also trying to clear 5.2. She gets it. She would finish 5th. And then on triple jump, how about Max Erdman? Broke the school record earlier this year, and he's going to end the season on the podium. His best jump of the day, 45 feet, 9 3/4 inches. That gave him 6th. But my highlight of the day comes at the discus cage. First, it's Ben Smith of Hortonville, 207 feet, 4 inches. That breaks the state record, but in steps Bryce Rulin. He set the record last year, and he wants it back. 212 feet, 1 inch. That's the second best throw in the nation this year, only behind himself. And Smith's throw, the 4th best in the nation. He's only behind Ruland and his own throw from earlier in the season. Tonight it was Division 2 and 3, and Bangor's Sam Crenshaw stole the show. Already broke the old D3 record. Here he is going for 16.6 and gets it. Crenshaw gets the gold, and it wasn't even close.
Oh, I'm feeling amazing. It's not very often someone can say they attempted the state record, if not even beat it by a foot. And so even to attempt 17 today was amazing.
And Sam wasn't the only champion in Division 3. How about Lauren Wickus of Luther doing the long jump, lands a 17 feet, 7 1/4 inch jump, and Wickus is the state champion. Division 2 high jump. Oh, we took the full screen. Let's go to some big tennis shout out. Big shout out to Kyle Haley and Anderson Fortney. They both made it to the semifinals of today's tennis action. They'll not face each other tomorrow, but maybe they face off in the championship if they both get a win tomorrow morning. That would be. They faced off earlier in the year. Fortney got the win. It would be cool if we see them both in that championship.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Fortney, one of the top seeds, too, right?
Yeah. One's the 3, one's the 5. Fortney's the 3, Haley's the 5. So
solid.
2 of the best.
Busy day.
Busy day. And more track action tomorrow, so be sure to tune in tomorrow night. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
During Home's Memorial Day sale, get an extra 10% off sale prices or no interest financing for 3 years. Plus, get hot buys like this 2-piece sectional for $9.99 or this queen bedroom suite for $7.59. The Memorial Day sale at Home Furniture. Plus, shop homefurniture.com every day.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
Forget about scraping and painting, fretting and fixing, and enjoy the beauty and low maintenance of new siding, soffit, fascia, and gutters for your home. Seamless steel siding and vinyl siding in many colors. Enjoy outdoor living with a new deck and railing, with a pergola or patio cover for protection from rain or snow, or get protection from bugs and bad weather with a 3-season porch. Serving your neighbors for over 30 years, superior products, superior installation, at prices lower than most others. Invest wisely. The Board Store Home Improvements, prompt free estimates.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 15% off Area Rug sale prices with many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from. And Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 15% off Area Rugs at Homeworld Rugs.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
One Holman man is getting a gift he's always dreamed of.
Bruce Hollis entered his name into the Mow Your Grass Off contest in hopes of winning a John Deere tractor. Now his childhood dreams of owning one has come true.
I have always wanted a John Deere tractor.
As a kid, Hollis visited his grandparents' home every summer. Both were farmers who introduced him to his first John Deere tractor.
I enjoyed every minute of it.
Fast forward to today. He jumped on an opportunity to win one by entering his name into the Mow Your Grass contest, hosted by Tractor Central and WKBT.
I had to put my name in. I thought this was my chance.
One day, he got a phone call from an unknown number. Normally not one to answer calls from strangers, he took a chance and decided to pick up.
She wanted to congratulate me. I was this year's Mow Your Grass Off winner, and I just couldn't believe it.
The past couple of years have been particularly challenging for Hollis. In 2022, he was diagnosed with bladder cancer. After struggling to find effective treatment locally, he sought help from a doctor at the University of Iowa, and after going through treatment,
everything came back negative.
Experiencing excruciating pain using a push mower, he says there is nothing better than being able to use his new toy.
To be able to sit on the tractor and mow, I mean, what more could I ask for?
A childhood dream creating a big impact in his adult life.
You can just see the smile. Yeah. Hollis says he's waiting to cut his grass with his new toy after his aneurysm surgery, which is going to be scheduled for July 9th.
It looks like he might have a pretty big lawn there too, so it'll definitely help him out there.
Absolutely. And that John Deere always looks fantastic on camera.
Yeah, it sure does.
He's going to be the envy of the town, I
think.
You
Wisconsin boys and your John Deere. All right.
They get the job done.
They do. Greg, we'll have one final look at your forecast when we come back.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
I'm getting vaccinated with Pfizer's pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
Come on. I already got a pneumonia vaccine, but I'm asking about the added protection of Prevnar 20.
If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
I don't want to risk ending up in the hospital with pneumococcal pneumonia.
That's why I chose Prevnar 20.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about the Pfizer vaccine for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all electric. Whether it's towing, powering up, or getting from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, what you choose to do with that much power is up to you. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Get 1.9 for 72 on F-150 XLT and F-150 Lightning. Plus, for limited time, $7,500 IRA tax credit on F-150 Lightning.
At Union State Bank, we believe in empowering our young savers to dream big and achieve more. While the most important part of being a kid is being a kid, we encourage their parents to set them on a journey of financial success. The Junior Savings Account from Union State Bank is designed especially for kids up to age 18. A savings account for your kids is a crucial step in shaping their future and instilling valuable life skills. Take the next step and set your kids on the path towards a brighter and more secure financial future. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
Come and watch the competition unfold at the 2024 WIAA State Track and Field Championships in La Crosse. The two-day competition showcases elite high school track and field athletes from across the state. June Dairy Days returns, May 31st through June 2nd, featuring vendors, events, food, fun, family entertainment, a parade, and so much more.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
All right, give you an idea of rain chances. They do ramp up towards the morning, but it's not going to be an all morning type of rainfall or steady rainfall, more showers. Then in the afternoon, it's going to be a lot more hit and miss. So yeah, you may need the umbrella, but there'll still be plenty of sunshine out there. So once again, rain amounts should be light for most areas. And then Sunday looks the best day of all. But then we do come into Sunday night through Tuesday, and that does look to be active with quite a bit of showers and thunderstorms coming.
All right. Thank you, Greg. And thank you all for joining us tonight at 10.
Have a great weekend.